Hey guys, we're about to go see the most easterly point in all of North America.
Let's go! Hey everyone, we are Dana and Mike. And in 2022, we both left our jobs to travel the world. We moved our entire lives from 2,500 square feet down to about 120 square feet. Now, we live life on the road with our 3 dogs searching for adventure. Join us every Sunday for new videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we are called Let's Just Go Travel, and we've been traveling all across Canada for the last couple of months. And right now we're about to get on a ferry to Newfoundland, which will take us to the most easterly point in all of North America. So this ferry should be pretty interesting. It's about a 6 to 8 hour ride, and we got the dogs with us. They're all just chilling in the back. And one thing that's pretty cool about this ferry is that we're able to get a private cabin that is pet friendly, so we can actually take them with us. Because a lot of times when you go on these ferries, you either have to like crate them and leave them somewhere or something like that, which would be really crappy for like an 8 hour ride for them. So I'd feel terrible if I had to do something like that. So luckily we got this room that we can stay in, and yeah, we're just waiting here at the lineup now. We're about to board soon, and come along for the ride because it's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, we're parked. We gotta get everybody all situated and get up to our cabin. So this might be a bit of a thing. We might not really film a whole lot of it.
We're on level 3 and we're going to level 8. Just
yeah.
so we have it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you ready for a big ride? Oh!
Wow! Look at this. We have a window, and we can, what? This is awesome. Hi, puppies. All right, sniff it out. All right, let's unpack.
So Bentley just sniffed this bag.
Random stay still. Oh, it's some doggy bags and a bone.
One bone.
What bone?
You can share the one bone. Hold on. There you go. You get a beautiful view. I gave him a pillow. Is that more comfy?
Alrighty, room tour. There's not much to it. There's 4 beds, but and
a TV.
oh, there's a TV. Nice.
Some radios.
Yeah. Some cups and tissues and beautiful view. There's a ladder for getting on these beds, I guess, if you can't climb. Hair dryer, always very important. Oh yes, oh yes. What do we got? Oh wow. It's actually quite sizable. This is like bigger than the room. Puppies. This is not bad. I'm
so sad.
Me too. We should figure out food, eh? We haven't had any breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna go try to find food. I got us some paninis. Delicious.
It wasn't long after that the engines fired up and we set off on our long journey to Newfoundland. We spent the next few hours hanging out and checking out the ferry. It was very modern with comfortable seating on the main decks, as well as amenities such as a gift shop and restaurants. We also checked out the dog relief deck, which had an area for them to go to the bathroom, as well as a place where people could crate their pets if they didn't have a cabin. It took some getting used to for our dogs, but they got the hang of it. A few hours later, we were looking at the beautiful Port au Basque, and our Newfoundland adventures were about to begin.
Yeah, we're just getting all of our stuff ready, and it is really pretty here. Like, it's beautiful.
I'm so excited. We're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just waiting for the announcement so we can go back to our car. I'm gonna be happy to go back to our rig and stuff like that. The dogs, they had an okay time in here. It was strange for them for sure, but we made it through, mostly okay. Alrighty, back in the car. Alright, let's go see Newfoundland, guys.
Well, actually, first we gotta figure out where the heck we're staying tonight.
Right, we don't actually have a campsite. Hey everyone, we made it to Newfoundland! Woohoo!
Alright, you guys, we're just in town here getting some gas and some propane because we didn't have enough time to do that before we got on the ferry. So Mike's just dealing with that right now. And I am figuring out where the heck we're gonna stay tonight. I think I found a spot. It's just a rest stop off the highway, which honestly, I don't mind if it's a little noisy for a little bit. I don't really want to drive too far today because the sun is gonna set pretty soon. But holy cow, so far, we haven't even been on Newfoundland for more than like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And I'm already in awe. It is beautiful. I am in love with this part of Canada. It's just stuff I never thought I'd see in Canada. It's crazy, it's beautiful. Well, we just pulled over to a beautiful rest stop and we have the beautiful Atlantic Ocean behind us. And then right in front of me, we have the amazing Table Mountains. I honestly cannot believe that we get to sleep here tonight with this as our backdrop. Oh, it's so pretty.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
It is really raining.
Oh my god, it's been raining all night long.
Yeah, last night it was like crazy wind at this rest stop. Like we'd wake up in the middle of the night just hearing the wind howling through our vent fan. Then we woke up today and it's just pouring rain like crazy. But I think it's only supposed to last until like noon. So today we are hopefully finding our campsite that will be our main campsite here in Newfoundland for at least a week. So we're on our way now to a potential free campsite near Gros National Park. So hopefully it works out. We don't really know. Never been here before, so we don't know what it's like and how busy stuff like that gets. So yeah, join us for the ride. It's about 3-hour plus drive from where we are, and hopefully we find something. Hopefully the weather gets nicer too. Weather's starting to look nicer, which is very good. And I just wanted to go over some fun facts about Newfoundland. It actually used to be its own country until almost 1950. Yeah, which is pretty crazy. Somewhere around 1949, it could officially join Canada. It has its own time zone. It's actually half an hour ahead of all the other maritime provinces here. The international airport here used to be the busiest one in the whole world because back in the day you weren't able to make a transatlantic journey from London to New York without stopping. So Newfoundland is the closest in-between point between North America and Europe. So planes would often have to land here in order to refuel to continue their journeys. Newfoundland is split up into two parts. It's Newfoundland and Labrador. And the funny thing about that is that Labrador is actually connected to the mainland. It's connected to Quebec. However, pretty much like 90% of the Newfoundland population actually lives on the island here in Newfoundland, and more than half of them live in St. John. So, which is kind of interesting, given that Labrador, which is connected to the mainland, is actually twice the size of Newfoundland in terms of landmass. So it's not only bigger and connected, but like basically nobody lives there. And the coolest fun fact, I think, is that Newfoundland is actually home to the very first European settlers, even dating before Christopher Columbus, because they discovered a Viking colony here in the very northern tip of Newfoundland, and it's believed to have been founded over 1,000 years ago, which is way before Christopher Columbus made his journey here. So technically, these Vikings were the first Europeans to ever settle here in North America.
Alright, so we have made it to what hopefully will be our camp spot for the next week. The sun just came out randomly, which is really nice. Cross my fingers it holds up while we find the spot, but I'm gonna quickly run and see. Okay, so this one's free. I'm not sure how level it'll be. We have to probably back in. But there's also 2 others, but they're taken at the moment.
Are they better than this?
They're just a little more private. Like this one you can see like the road. Scraping. Can you just try going straight back a little bit so that you can get out of this? Because there's giant bushes like right here. We attempted to set up at this spot and it took about a half an hour of trying before we gave up. It was just too unlevel and our leveling blocks kept slipping off. We decided it wasn't safe and we found another spot nearby.
Okay, that took a little bit of work, but we finally got a spot. It's actually different than the one that we originally found, just because it wasn't working out over there. But we're here now, and look, we're right by the water. Pretty nice.
Good morning, everybody. We are off to our first adventure here in Gros National Park. I am pretty excited. We're hopefully gonna get a viewpoint. There was some fog this morning, but it cleared right up. We are off to our first hike. This one is literally just called Lookout Trail, and it's on the bottom half of Gros National Park. I'm hoping we can get a few nice days here, because there's a couple trails that have kind of viewpoints, and it would be nice if the weather held up for us. Yeah, so this hike is not crazy long. It's like 5.5 kilometers at moderate, and then we're hoping to do one more trail after. Should be easy. It says it's like another 7 kilometers. It's called Tablelands. I'll know a bit more detail on that later, because I'm pretty sure there's something about that part of the park that's interesting, so I'll let you know later. But we're gonna hopefully do those 2, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the trail. We've made it to the parking lot, and it's not crazy busy yet, which is good. It's like 10 o'clock, so let's go. So, just like every other trail that we have been on this trip, all uphill, but we had a bit of shade from the trees. All right, finished our lunch and we're headed to our next trail, which is called Tablelands. It is 7.7 kilometers according to all trails. But yeah, we're headed there now, and we'll tell you a little bit more once we get there. This is only 4 kilometers.
Oh, that's so easy.
Yeah.
As we set off on our hike, we learned that the ground that we were walking on was actually the mantle of the Earth. The surface of the Earth is typically what's called the crust, but millions of years of tectonic plate shifting has pushed the mantle up in this exact spot. Getting to walk along these ancient stones was really cool. This rocky, arid landscape is a harsh environment, with soil that is mostly devoid of nutrients, so only very hardy plant life are able to grow here.
I am holding the earth.
Check it out! We're at the waterfall! Check out some of these rocks. It's just the detail on them. That's mantle, baby.
it's really beautiful from far away, but definitely walk all the way here, at least to this point, because this whole section is just lovely.
Well, here we are, entering the valley. It's like a desolate landscape.
Want to come along?
Alright guys, so we made it to the end of this trail, and just this beautiful valley opens up right in front of you.
It's called Winter Housebrook Canyon.
Alright you guys, this is awesome. Amazing couple of hikes to start off our time here in Gros, Morne National Park. I'm gonna head back to the trailer now. It's been a heck of a day, but yeah, this place is cool guys.
Alright you guys, so I never really got to give this place justice when we got here. I wasn't quite in the right headspace, but I am now, and this place is stunning. We are like just outside the national park, like literally maybe 3-4 minutes from the border. So that's amazing. Bonnie Bay Little Pond. It's called a pond, but honestly it looks like a lake, so I don't know. It's one of them. It's stunning. At the moment, we've got the place to ourselves.
So a little update on Starlink. It is working amazing here in Newfoundland. And yeah, you guys may or may not have been following our journey with the Starlink so far, but we had it working great at our very first campsite in Alberta. And then it promptly stopped working right after that for basically a month and a half. I guess what had happened was, because the way I have it set up, whenever we leave campsites, we take the dish down obviously, but I left the cable set up there and I just wrapped the end in electrical tape. And I guess that's not enough because it still managed to get itself damaged and stopped working after our first campsite. So I basically had to wait a month and a half for a new one to get shipped to me. But now we have it back up and it's working amazing. And it's great because there's no cell service here on the site that we're at, right outside the national park here, but we can stay connected all the time now, and it's great. It will be a bit of a thing to have to kind of tear it down and set it up every single time, and have to take the wire inside and stuff like that. So, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I have now learned that these sort of cables are different from your normal power cables, and you can't treat them the same as other outdoor power cables at all. And they're very, very delicate. So lesson learned for me.
Good morning everyone. It's another day here in Gros Morne National Park. We are just leaving our camp spot and we are headed to Western Brook Pond, I believe is what it's called. The main thing that happens here is tours. You can take a boat onto the pond, so I think this is what a lot of the people are here for. Calvin, come. Oh.
The end of the trail. There's boat tours that you can take, and it'll kind of take you into this valley. But we can't do that because of the dogs, so I'll just have to admire them from here.
everyone. Welcome to another day here in Gros National Park area. And today we are going to a place called Green Gardens Trail. And hopefully it should be beautiful. It's right by the ocean. Yeah, I think it'll be an awesome day. It should be about 29 degrees, nice and warm, and I can get my Oreo tan on. I'm like tanning here and I'm like tanning here, but I have like no tan in the belly area. So for our next beach vacation, I am going to be an Oreo.
All right, we are here, and that's the path, I think, into Dish. So according to some of the All Trails reviews, this is one of the must-sees when you come to Gros Morne. I mean, just from some of the pictures, it looks really, really cool. You get right down to the coast, you see a bunch of cool sea stacks, and it should be an awesome view. So let's go check it out. It'll take a little bit to get there though. About, what is it, like 5 kilometers each way. Dana's doing her traditional pike dance.
It's so pretty, you guys. We've made it to the first real viewpoint.
All right, there's a stairway that goes all the way down to the water.
So just sitting here enjoying this beautiful view, just taking it all in, because this is actually kind of like our last major, I guess, hike here in Gros Morne. Then we're headed down south a bit to St. John's. For the moment, just gonna relax, take in these beautiful views, because I don't know when we're coming back.
But yeah. Kind of sad to be leaving this place. This was definitely an amazing experience to see Gros Morne National Park. Newfoundland is a trek to get to for sure, but it's worth it. Like if you ever get the chance to come to Newfoundland, come check out this park. There's a lot of really cool stuff to see. Arguably stuff that you can't really see anywhere else, especially like the Tablelands and stuff like that. That was really cool.
Just these cliffs too into the ocean. I don't know, it's just different. I really like this side of Canada. I was just telling Mike I don't want to leave. I feel so like, I don't know, it's just like an interesting feeling that I'm feeling right now. Like I don't want to leave because this is the last time I'm going to see this view. And like I was just saying that I saw something on Instagram and it was saying how when you plan something for so long and like you put so much work into making this dream become a reality, and then all of a sudden like here you are exactly where you had pictured yourself on that piece of paper like a whole year ago, and you're here now. I don't know. I have a little bit of tears in my eyes. It's beautiful.
Dana put so much effort into planning this journey that we're on. It's crazy the amount of planning that goes into something like this. So I don't even really know the half of it. I just drive us and stuff like that. But I don't. Yeah, usually I just look at Dana and say, "Hey, what next?" And she knows because she's the one who planned all of this.
Well, it's just crazy. Like I planned all this while I was at home in COVID restrictions, not allowed to leave the house, so seeing all these places like on the computer and just thinking, man, wouldn't it be nice to be there? And I don't know.
Here we are.
And here we are. So cool. episode was basically just about Gros Morne. We thought, hey, this place is just so beautiful, we might as well just leave it as its own episode. So yeah, we've been here for about a week, and we've explored 3 amazing trails, plus a few extras here and there. And the 3 main trails that we absolutely loved were the Viewpoint Trail, the Tablelands Trail, and this Green Gardens. They are musties. Like, I don't know, they're just so pretty.
We still got about a week of Newfoundland left. We still got to go all the way to the east side. We have to see St. John. So yeah, join us next episode as we continue along our cross Canada journey. And we're getting close. We're going to be at the very, very eastern edge of North America next episode. But with that being said, guys, thanks a lot for joining us. My name is Mike.
I'm Dana.
Or Let's Just Go Travel. And we'll see you guys on